Hello, let's continue. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Ifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Ifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now... the next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with. Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. I guess I'm just addicted to this piece of shit game. I don't know why, it's just so compelling of a story. It keeps me inviting me back in, because I wanted to actually continue an hour ago. But I decided, I paid 5 hours a day today of this game. I really should have, and now I'm here. Decided that I'm gonna play 3 more hours. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Mokoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, I would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, let's see it till we pass out. What do you mean, in that case? Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It gotta be cause you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can stand up. That's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can stand up part is a problem. After we are done, we need to go explore. That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up. Plus, we still have alter ego, we don't have to give in to despair just yet. That's right, we have to plan ahead and think about the future. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. Like when we are gonna get out of here, right? When this is all over, I think I wanna get reborn for serious. I mean reborn as someone serious. Are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay, I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. What makes you so sure? I predicted it last night since it revealed itself to me from the Ether. There's no doubt about it. How accurate is your fortune telling anyway? I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low. Yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm gonna get it right sometimes. Told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing. Fortune telling isn't occult? Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as shadow mutilation. Shadow what? He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to get a hamburger. It was a place I had never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long, the sky was filled with mysterious blinding light. Some crazy being came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. Beef is expensive. Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. Kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity. I stink of how dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone. Me either. I mean, I would never. Me either. Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. Felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we had finally become united. But, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they are so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we are better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. All-star apologies. I'm not gonna play through the entire chapter because that would be suicidal, because I would have to wake up at 8 AM, or I mean 7 AM, and that would mean that I would at maximum sleep 5 hours, because it takes me 1 hour to fall asleep. So if I went to bed at 1 AM, I would fall asleep at 2 AM. Actually 4 hours, yeah. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Actually, never bothered looking, but in the cases I can see some screen tearing. Or maybe it's just something within the game, because I don't think it's an option. That shit. Oh, I can't do anything from here. Whatever, it's just my imagination, I think. It's because of the fucking stupid HDMI capture card I still haven't figured out a way to like make it so that it doesn't have screen tearing. The problem with it is that it's 4K but 30 FPS, and yeah, even if it's 1080p, it's not gonna be 60 FPS, which is ass. So I'm gonna have to purchase another one, because I have two HDMI capture cards for my consoles, and if I wanna use those to capture like other PC, my other PC, it just won't work. It won't capture anything, this black screen. So I'm not sure if it's like a specific model I need for it, but it just refuses to do that. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Doors locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center, but what's behind the door is a total mystery. Data lab. Music. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think? About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking at it, I was attacked. Attacked by who? Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were. It's okay, I already saw what I needed to be in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. He must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked? You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave? You shouldn't talk about it, not here. Yoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter. So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. Am I wrong? That's... What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well... We are friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet, but if I talk about it, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about you. What? I can't tell her? Why? Why is the option there? I can't tell you, not yet. So that's your answer. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? Sorry, I really am. It's fine. Goodbye. With those as supporting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. This is a grand piano. It seems really odd. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Why wouldn't Makoto tell Kyoko? I don't understand why the game gave me the option to tell her, but at the same time not. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Another gate and more stairs. And there's still more waiting for us? Cham. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the Cham lab, or Chem lab, I guess let's call it Chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Hina and Sakura seems to be lost in deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Masterman, but I can't while she's with Hina. Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Masterman. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing. Very well, okay. Big chef, and he's stuck with all kinds of medicine. Makoto, listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. And what? They even have Proteinzyme ZX. What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Yeah? This is amazing, it's a gold mine. All my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. Gold mine. Not much to look at. Have I been in here? What is up with the walls? Why would anyone do that? Poor walls. Office. There's no hint of any teachers that we would normally be able to rely on. What is this? Oh, there's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Ifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom with a metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. So they are alive. It's just the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. You're smiling the way you would expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in the world of despair like this. So does this mean the picture was taken before they ever came to Hope Speak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. You're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake? It was, actually. Come on. Moon landing was absolutely 100% fake. Then you're saying this picture is New Moon landing was fake in New Mexico. If there were such thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I would take first, second and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question, is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use, it's just no use. If you try to split something that you can't be split, you will end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared, so the picture is real? It's really real? That's true, if that's the case. Then they are alive, that's what it means. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it won't do any good. I'm better off just ignoring it completely. Flower under this, somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. You can just look at the flowers or what's happening here. Nice, look at all the flowers, okay. Nice. Anything excruciatingly important? Nothing? Okay, let's leave. Headmaster's room. Headmaster's room, there must be something worthwhile in there. Door's locked, damn it. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now, I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So is this everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. I'm Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Hey Makoto, does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it. I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Oh, this is bad. I found a couple of rooms on the fourth floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we would find some clues. If you can somehow unlock the door and get inside, who cares about it? Who cares about the stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? No, I didn't. Then what did you say? Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now anyway, and you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't wanna piss me off? You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I wasn't just kidding. I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Really? Breaking down the locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. New rule has been added to the regulations. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. There was a big shelf in the Chem lab. I keep saying Chem because Chems, but Chem. Chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake. Still, we would better make sure we are careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say? Just in case, yeah, I think you're right. It's Byakuya, it won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Metal sheets had been attached to all windows on the 4th floor, none of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely, that was to be expected though. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Oh, can I say something? It's because my dad was smoking in bed. That's no, I have something I would like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chiro and Leon all together? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one. Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chiro and Leon wasn't the only one. I found one that had Celeste, Hifumi and Sayaka. But how can that? Monokuma must have faked it, but if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand. Can't be it's fake, but Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that up as a lie, but then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry. Come on, guys, stop fighting for... all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture. He's trying to confuse us. You should've listened to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were always so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone, you are not part of this. That's true enough, your problems are on mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Did he finally just say something useful? Byakuya, what have you been up to? I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He's taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath? A mixed bath. If Alter Ego did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too? I already heard it with Master. With Master? You don't have to keep saying it anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me. Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego. No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I will do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. But fine, if you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on? We would like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First the Mega Muzzleist, now Super Sadist. I'm talking seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give her the all 1-2 combo. 1 drop to your knees, 2 beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, please let us use the laptop. Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Hey Kyoko. Still ignoring me, what the fuck? Why can't I tell her, man? Good job, Makoto, that was some real top tier begging. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toku even have anyway? Here's my main concern. Everyone come closer, I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kinda nervous. I felt the same way, resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake. Move. A single word was like a sharpened blade. I moved to let her take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here, to isolate the students of Hope Speak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the staged goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. It's exactly the situation we have found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope Speak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. The reason we have been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and closed down. See, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. Why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their question into the computer, and the answer we got was, "Sir, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry." And all he had said. This is really the end. We get halfway through the answer and that's it. It would appear so disappointing. Oh wait, there's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's finger moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finally has the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. The headmaster is here in the school? Then there's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious. But if we break down the door to his room, we are dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster, no matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Outergo has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? Sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be odd. Pretty odd, so that's all I can do from here. Really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait, Outergo seems to have more to say. It's kind of different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Ifumi or Taka since. Heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed, "They are all dead." What? I see, certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in I'm getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. But then I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that had so much meaning. She began typing again. "You have done your job, thank you." I'm done? I guess I am. Then maybe I'd take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop enters sleep mode. So Outerigo did everything he could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kinda sorry for him. You feel sorry, but it's just a computer program, right? I know, but still he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, he did, but that's what the computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Good job, computer, for crashing my fucking game. I know, but when we talked to Outerigo, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean, I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know what's the difference between us and the program, really? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Outerigo isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer, but at the same time couldn't help but think of him as our friend. He is no different from us, he's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Check this out, friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway. Don't so anyway that. It's totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where. Anyway, there's nothing more Outerigo can do to help us. As such, he's rolling this over. Am I wrong about that? No, but... And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. You really mean that? The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Outerigo said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Otorigo said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so... Sure, sorry, nothing comes to mind. That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us even knew the school had been shut down. Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Yoko, when she said headmaster, I get that feeling again. But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea. Then Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Yoko is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved in any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart is pounding, pounding, pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the wall breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed path, but that doesn't matter either. It's building, I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry, here let me have the center of your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful, you just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just the same. I see. What's he talking about? Can I really not fix my relationship with Kyoko? Is she gonna hate me forever now? Come on man, just tell her. So it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime brew, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it will make me feel better that way. Agree. Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we had learned from Outerigo kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened the year before, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it, all the mastermind. And all these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. What if Sakura is the headmaster, and not a spy? Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first I was at total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out wasn't a tiger prawn like I had hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. Like, I like eating shrimp, I don't wanna be one myself, plus someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately I decided to become a bear instead. And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma. Whoa, Makoto. Why do you sound so surprised? Sorry, but it's just... If you had gotten here even a minute earlier, it would have cost me a few more minutes of my life. But why? Because Kyoko, like, just left. Kyoko? You know, Makoto, when a guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen too. And since it's me saying it, you know it's true. So like, hurry up and make it better. Anyway, see you at breakfast. It's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do? Good morning, Tina. Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kinda cool. What do you mean? You know, when you said Alterigo was your friend, I was thinking the same thing, but when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking. So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome. You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special move. I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday, are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... it just kinda took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right. I am right? Alright. Now that we have got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. So, let's get some grubby. If we don't keep on moving forward, we never reach our goal. Hello, Byakuyo. What do you want? I'm at the breakfast meeting. You honestly expect me to go? Right. Oh, as long as I'm here, I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alterigo told us. Actually, no, I would better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure. So? Well... It's gone. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Toko? What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine then, don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since he joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating, I'm gonna force it down into my stomach, I'm gonna eat till I drop. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here. Oh, she said she would come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know she said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto, dirty. President of Dirty Dirtlandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, you know. You have been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night you go out of for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off, I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sex extracurricular activities only put us even more danger. Stop it. You would like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit, your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And oh, it's amazing, indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Hey, sorry! Let's leave Toko alone, she's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible, but everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Cheer up, man, it's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like you. It's better than having one sue you, like I did. Geez, sure, you lived a pretty brutal life. Sorry, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. If you wanna hit me, hit Master. Please hit him. Oh please, let me watch you hit him. I think it's the best if I stay far away from her. I feel all dizzy. I seriously can't handle dirty stuff like that. Looks like he had an unexpected weakness. Sakura, what is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Oh, now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care what they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch as Sakura Makoto's transformed into a wild beast, Prime Minister, wild beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I would like to get some rest today. For some reason I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Oh, is that? It must be because of the battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go to rest. Are you sure you were okay? I'm sure a protein shakes and some sleep got me back on my feet. That's true, protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein, it's like your god or something. Makoto, I don't know what it is you wanna talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow, she's in pain. Got it? Eat? I'm kinda nervous. How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid I would eat by myself. How about your family? Oh well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go, you're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How did you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. And accuse her of something. Please, Kyoko, can you forgive me? Please. Please, man. I did want to press yes, but the game didn't allow me to. Kind of unfortunate if you ask me. I mean, what's the big deal? Like, what does it change? It doesn't mean anything just yet. And it is a fact that he saw that, so what's the big deal, Makoto? If I had to guess, she would avoid me. So like, she wouldn't be anywhere in the school if I had to guess. Then who would I talk to? Why do I think that this is where the stairs are? Always come here. Nobody's here. You know, running around the school section reminds me of like Persona 1. Except you don't bump into walls as much as you do in Persona. I get it now why it's listed as like one of the similar games, even though it has nothing to do. I'm busy, I don't have time to waste. No. Why? Why do this to me? Don't do anything. Office, they are in the office, okay. Makoto, are you leering at me? What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to me? I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little bit. Yes, definitely. What does she like? Because I need to look it up. Rose in vitro, she likes that. See if I still have that. Oh, I do. I can't forgive this. I never forgive you for being this nice to me. Oh, everyone's here? Pretty easy. If I had to guess, I still can talk to Kyoko. Because why would I be able to? I think that's a new one. Oh, that's definitely a Asaina gift. My soul cries. I'm very saddened inside myself, or yeah, in myself, inside. Yeah, makes no sense to say inside. Kyoko, why would you hate me? Come on, man. Fuck, how many times I'm gonna get that shit? At least I'm lucky with it. I think that guaranteed that I have an item for her. Well, Kyoko hates me now, so friendship has ended with Kyoko. Toku is my best friend from now on. Oh. That's a problem. Because they have different things that they like. Everlasting Bracelet, Maiden's Handbag, and Kokashi Dynamo. And likes Royal Curry. Okay, surely I will find something in there. Murder spree with me? You wanna be KO or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up. So what does she like? Royal Curry. Oops, speaking. Leaf covering. She likes leaf covering as well. I think I have that. I mean, I should. A present out of nowhere? I'm getting all flustered. I get the impression that she liked it, that's good. Attention, attention, please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Motive? We made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. They sounded pretty serious about it too. Yeah, Sakura saying it will have to be tomorrow. Fuck, man. There won't be a tomorrow. You're the last one, everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in? I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura? Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina, huh? No, never mind. Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Everyone must have heard the announcement that once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive-presentation, aren't you? You got us all together to present another motive. Is he right? You have to go through this again? Not again, I can't take it anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low of a totem on the totem pole of life you are. No. That's not it at all. We are not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop eating around the bush, just tell us what you are talking about. Well, Byakuya, you have already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me? Yeah, so what about it? Well, today I would like to tell you about that spy. What? So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly and it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he had just revealed the huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy, right Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she had made sometime soon, and if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys chose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever. Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Has Olga really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Olga's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. Should have been lying to us all this time? It's not true, Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice, she was forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The masterminds probably threatened her somehow and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. But you're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned the hostage a second ago. And during that fight I heard Sakura say she's decided to fight against the mastermind. You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy, she's a friend we can trust without... We can trust her without a question, isn't it? Ridiculous, do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's too, you absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's right, we can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Who they really are. Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. You don't know? It just makes you all the more suspicious. She's telling the truth, you have to believe her. Shut up, I'm not finished questioning her. Next question, what's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see, so even now you have taken aim on our lives. You're wrong, I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell, we can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop, you don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if we both go down? Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What? I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura, I'm sorry. Sakura turned away and left the gym, and then... Well, it's nighttime, we should all go to bed. Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is over. She's our enemy, there's nothing more to discuss. No, Sakura is not our enemy. Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even realize, you didn't even know who she really was. Let it go for now, Hinoi. Thinking about it isn't going to help anything. But go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad that the day was over. Sakura is a spy. She's a traitor. Byakuya says Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on the sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they would like to go back and change. But I don't, because I'm a bear. Okay, who cares? I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall. Kyoko, good morning. But if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Oh, Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here? We are taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face, we have to protect ourselves against the masterminds too. The masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura? All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why do you hate her so much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? This game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid? This is life or death game, is it not? It is stupid, you're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, eye for an eye. That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that will you still stand there and argue like children? That's not what I'm trying to do, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind, like she said, that would go a long way in my mind. Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. What the hell? You disgust me. You're a monster. I should have died? Interesting then, are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all. You think I can't do it? You know, calm down. This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die in 1,000 deaths. She should die 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention. It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard. And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we eat? Or maybe now's not a good time? Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Okay, another desperate try. Another desperate attempt. I'm busy, I don't have time to waste. Bye. Please, forgive me. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I would have much to look forward to if I did get out. What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? Does she like the everlasting bracelet? Sure she does. Everlasting bracelet, yeah, she likes it. I can't forgive this. I never forgive you for being this nice to me. I thought Toko totally hated me. But it's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. Still, we are not actually talking either. Hey Toko? What, you have a question? You have a question for your classmate? Why is she happy? So I kinda asked before, but what do you like to do in your spare time? I just write. I'm serialized, so I'm always really busy. And when I'm not writing, I'm studying. I'm not an idiot like you. I had to go open my big mouth again. You must hate me for sure now, right? No, it didn't really bother me. But I can't believe you actually write novels and that people all over the world read them. So how do you get your ideas for what you write? Is it like real life experience? Are you stupid? What? I told you, didn't I write romance novels. How could I use my real life experiences for that? It's all from my imagination, it's just delusions. Delusions let you fall in love in as much as you want, even if you never do in real life. Or are you saying you can't write romance unless you already have lots of experience in love? No, not at all. It's okay, I'm used to people making fun of me, but someday I show them. I get pretty someday and I show them all. Boiling over like magma, Toko stormed off. This time I'm sure she hates me. So wait, there's like separate ones for Genocide Jack and for Toko. So for the love of God, I've been trying to like get on Toko's good side, but I just can't. I've also been trying to talk to Kyoko, but she just hates me now. Unlucky. They should seriously not talk to me. Come on, man. Can't hate me that much. Wait, do I have presents? So what else does she like? Cherry Blossom Bouquet, Antique Doll. Oh, I have one of this, okay. That's good. What, more pity? Hey, I want to talk to you. That's strange, Toko never wants to talk to me. I thought she hated my guts. Are you listening to me? Oh sorry, yeah, I'm listening. I just wanted to clear something up. I mean, I have to clear it up. What I said before, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, okay? What did you say? About not having any love in real life. I don't want you thinking I don't have any experience at all. Even someone like me has gone on a date. It's true, I'm not lying. I'll tell you all about it if you really wanna. No, it's okay. I was in junior high and out of nowhere this guy from another class just helped me out. Okay, guess I'm hearing it and he asked me to make plans for the date. I stayed up all night for 3 days planning it, and what I came up with was our first date, so I wanted to do something traditional. I decided on going to see something. What was it? Are you stupid? When you are talking traditional date stuff, what do you think it was? Movie? It has to be a movie, right? Yeah. Plan to see a movie? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? You go watch it, and then after we talk about it all passionately. In other words, it's ideal first date material. You stayed up for 3 days and that's what you came up with? Next I had to decide what to go to see. Since we were here, we were in junior high, we couldn't go see some kids movie, right? I wanted something really action-packed. Yeah, a guy would definitely like that kind of thing, and it could get you both pumped up. So we decided to check out a Seiyujin Suzuki triple feature. Tokyo Drift, The Fighting Elegy, and Branded to Kill. Irresistible for any guy, right? And those are all. You don't know what Seijun Suzuki is? He's a word famous for his one-of-a-kind aesthetic, his unique blending of color. Sorry, the killer's the main character and he gets riled up by the smell of cooking rice. A murder masterpiece. Honestly, I think there's probably not a lot of guys my age who have an idea who he is. You're right, you learned that fact the hard way. He must have hated it, because he disappeared right in the middle of the first movie. What? He just left? And after you had put all that effort into planning everything out? That's awful. Well, it is what it is. Besides, I found it was just a dare anyway. A dare? Yeah, he lost a bet with his friend, so he had to go out on a date with me. And there I was spending 3 days to come up with something for us to do. This is all your fault. You made me remember the terrible trauma. My fault? You like humiliating me that much? Is that how you get your kicks? I've finally seen the real you. No, I can't be around you and your perverted fetish anymore. I'm leaving. Eyes burning with hatred. Toko glared at me before stomping up. Okay, seriously, now she's gotta hate me. Parted ways with Toko and went back to my room. Sate. Oh, that's when we wake up. Nighttime already. Don't I feel somehow uneasy? We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? Whatever that is, probably like crab creatures. I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about to make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but no crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Except crab rave. Which is why I choose the always popular bear image, and that's the secret origin story of Monokuma. No one cares, man. I don't think this ever changes. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining room and talk to the others about it one more time. Unless someone was murdered. Huh? Was this someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh no, murder! Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's fingers shook as he pointed. Hina? Are you okay? What happened? No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. That led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone, doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? As I start cutting and dodging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, here, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? It was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you would be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, it wasn't thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura. At first I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you never have the time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just wouldn't think about it. I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right? It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears, and just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and there she stood before us. Hina? Sakura? You're hurt, what happened? Nothing, it's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jail. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this? What is this? I'm okay, it is just a scratch. Unforgivable. I can't forgive them. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Yoko stood in the doorway as the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gather that something happened? Yoko, please, you have to stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. It's Sakura. Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... I'm just gonna look at the trash can. She hates me anyway, why should I talk to her? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that. I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you. What? Because ultimately that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it, but if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind, I'm sorry. It's fine, I had already forgotten about it. Besides, I may have overreacted. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. What is it you wanted to talk to me about? Actually, I would like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where? Just come with me and you will find out. Guess what? But then shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away setting a brisk pace. Kyoko, I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned. That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego, he has business with us. Huh? Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Wants to ask us something? Alter ego asked me to bring the others. Apparently he wants something to ask us. Hello. Oh, it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. What is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What do you want to ask us? Oh yes, so I would like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work. I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else to solve the mystery of this school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. If you did that, it's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind will find out about it. They will find you and they would... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about it, everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true, so it's okay. So if it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile. Remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and the program, right? Yeah? When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this, there's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if you take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration, and he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend? Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say I know I can do this, so please let me try. And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place. Remember, there's one other place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. The room without surveillance cameras is the secret room. Hi, welcome. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. You also have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up any of this, then it's all over, you're right. But despite all that, I still think we need to try, because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it. Okay, then I leave it to you, thank you. Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego, bear with us, okay? Started packing him up right away. Closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. You can't talk right now. We are going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to absolutely be silent. Stude, your command has been implemented. Good. Have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden. I don't know how to react. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there. Assuming the masterminds hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves. Agreed, let's head to the secret room. Makoto, why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my room. Take care easy, partner. My obsession. What the fuck? What are you doing? Living? I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there, living totally calm. Hey Makoto, are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What? Just hurry up and go and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it, she's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I had made her mad again somehow. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this tower. Found it, it's a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ether port with the cable. And that should do it. Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me, I swear I find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with the one last thing. No matter what, we are gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. How did it go? Well, went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. You see, then there's nothing left for us there. Goodbye. For I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was sure. Oh, Kyoko? Yes? So we are just gonna split up? Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. But isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You are so high maintenance. It's not what I meant, I just had more... I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you going to do about Sakura? Well, something has to be done, it's true. But the way things are right now, there's no way to pursue anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we... If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego. All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Really now? I've completely dozed off. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on? Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something's happened. As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. I would better hear what Hina has to say. Makoto, Kyoko, Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room, what's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside, and when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. Poison? I tried knocking and I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We are going to force our way in. I just said, the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. And why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I go get something to break with it. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Yoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But the silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through my now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The air's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura. I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... a body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Who would have a reason to kill her? Let me just say this, I think it was a suicide. I actually think that. Sakura's dead? She's really dead? I heard Tino talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered was she confirmed that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction. I have to get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she was checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do the thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you, Hiro Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura. You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her, you hated the sight of her. One of you did it, I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer? That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so bad, Miss Asaina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that hold on, there's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it you killed Sakura? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind into a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down Behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she had violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know what it was, but whoever the Black Hand is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? This time I have zero clue who could have done that. I'm thinking suicide, but that's too early to say. What the hell, he owes them one? I hate him, I hate this whole thing. Well, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we are all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay, then Hida is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Fine, I stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on, before that, there's something I want to say. Which is? Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What? One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid, our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say, I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let us all in, just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I would rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided. Nothing's decided. I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. We have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay, but no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, we will want to touch a filthy dead body. That's enough fighting, we need to focus on the investigating from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind, if we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it, if we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope, we have no choice but to just do it. And this is where I stop playing. And we'll continue tomorrow. I think today made a big fucking progress. 6 hours of, even 7 hours of fucking gameplay of this. Anyway, see you guys the next time.